Welcome to Module 9, Lesson 4. In this lesson, we're going to tell and write time to the nearest 5 minutes, this time using AM and PM. That tells us what time of day the hour is. Let's look at our first problem. A clock shows 12 2 times each day. It shows 12 in the middle of the day, and it also shows 12 in the middle of the night. So here's our clock hands. Well, we write the time. The minute hand is at 12, so we know it's at 0 minutes. It's at the start of the hour, and the hour hand is pointing right at 12. This shows us it's 12 o'clock. If we look at our vocabulary, we see that 12 is 2 different times in the day. Noon is 12 o'clock in the daytime. Midnight is 12 o'clock at night. So if we're writing what 12 o'clock in the daytime is, that's what we call noon. And if we're writing what 12 o'clock at night is, that's midnight. When you hear the afternoon, that's talking about the hours that come after the 12 o'clock in the middle of the day or noon. Right, let's look at the next problem. Look at the clock hands. Write the time. Then describe each activity using AM or PM. Let's write the time before we figure out what AM and PM are. I can see the minute hand pointing to 6. I know when the minute hand points to 6, that means it's 30 minutes past the hour. Now I can look at the hour hands. The hour hand is between 10 and 11, so I know we're on the way to 11, but it isn't 11 yet. It's 10. So the time is 10:30. Now let's look at our definition of AM and PM. Times after midnight and before noon are written with AM. 10:30 AM is in the morning. Times after noon and before midnight are written with PM. That means 10:30 PM is at night. So looking at this picture, is this AM or PM for 10:30? Go ahead and circle your answer. If you said AM, you are correct, because this is showing us the morning. So now let's look at the second one. Is that picture showing us 10:30 AM or 10:30 PM? If you circled 10:30 PM, you are correct, because it's showing us nighttime. Right? And let's take a look at our check understanding. You're going to look at the clock and write the time. Then you'll circle AM or PM. The picture showing us that this is the ride home from school. Go ahead and solve. Pause the video if you need any more time to solve. The first thing I'm going to do is read the clock. I'm going to find my minutes first. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Now my hour hand looks really close to 4. But it's not quite at 4 yet. It's between 3 and 4, almost to 4. That means it isn't 4 yet. It's still 3. So this clock shows us 3:45, almost to 4. Now I think if this is a ride home from school, that's going to be in the afternoon. That means it's PM.